Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you like this content, hit that subscribe button down below. In today's video, I have my March 2022 Scentsy Club. What Scentsy Club is a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly subscription to your favorite wax, laundry, any product that you can run out of. You can make a collective bunch of items. You don't have to do all wax. You don't have to do all laundry. And the incentive is if you accumulate $30 worth of products. This is all U.S. pricing, by the way. I'm in East Coast, New York. If you spend $30 on your Scentsy Club, you get a 10% off discount on every item in that club. If you spend $60, which, for example, 10 wax bars, $6 each, would get you to that $60 mark. You not only get that same 10% discount off, but you also get a half-price credit. Well, I have 22 bars in my current monthly club. It has since changed. And for a half-price credit, I ended up getting the Whiff box, which it is actually a very, the bigger of the boxes. And I'm going to actually film this after this video, so this one will be the video above this after I record it. But this is the half-price credit that I got in this with our Scentsy Club. As I was stating, I have about 22 bars, I think, yeah, 22 bars. I'm not going to read the scent notes. A lot of these bars are actually not available still. A lot of them were Bring Back My Bars. There are some that are currently available. As I'm not going to read the scent notes, but as I go through, I'll let you know if they're still in my club, if I move them. I could give a generalization on if they're fruity and so on and so forth. So let's get started. The first of the many bars in my club is Ambrosia. Ambrosia was part of the Bring Back My Bar this past round, and it's a fruity, like a fruit salad scent. I've remained keeping this in my club because when it was available in January, I did not warm it. I felt like it was kind of off season. So it still is in my club. I have since warmed it and I enjoyed it, and it will be in my club for a little bit longer. So that was Ambrosia. Next that I kept in my club from the Bring Back My Bar was Banana Nut Bread. This one is the one out of the 3 banana scents that I had kept in my club. Warmed it, enjoyed it. It's a beautiful bakery scent. It is quote unquote the scent that started it all with Scentsy, and that is going to be sticking around in my club for quite a bit too. Next was another scent that during the January month, it wasn't one that I would want to melt right now, would be Blue Raspberry Ice. This, fun fact, last month withheld my club because this bar was short. They had to make more batches. But this, they probably made enough. It came all together. It wasn't an item that had to be shipped at a later time. But this one is like a bomb pop. It's a very classic summer scent, and I did end up warming it. I do enjoy it. I'm happy I kept it in my club, but it's definitely still not the right season. I mean, today is the first day of spring. So it is a scent that I am going to be warming a lot in the coming months. So definitely was worth keeping in my club. The next one that I have in my club is Bubblegum. I have since warmed this, been through a bar. I think I might actually have a bar of this in my empties this month. It's a beautiful scent. I usually melt this in my bedroom. I do feel that it is open concept worthy due to the fact that when I go from Sunday to a Wednesday wax change, or Wednesday to Sunday, however it works out, this ends up still smelling. It smells really good. This holds out for the whole 4 days, 3 to 4 days. It's beautiful. It's overwhelming the first day as all wax, unless it's a really, really light scent. It still is a powerhouse even after the initial scent release is dissipated. I do plan on keeping this in my club for quite a while. I do enjoy it. My daughters enjoy it. It's a very kind of nostalgic scent for me, but my children are like, ooh, bubblegum, what a cool wax. So that one's going to be staying in my club for quite a bit. Another one that is in my club is Cherry Almond Pie. This one was a Bring Back My Bar also. It was quoted as Orville's favorite dessert. It's just a beautiful bakery, cherry, almond. You get a little hint of the crust. And even when this runs, like the scent runs out in the wax, if you get an up close of the wax smell or the warming still of the wax before you change it, it has a beautiful vanilla scent. It's such a beautiful wax, even if you have to get really, really close on warm to sniff it after the initial scent dies down. Definitely beautiful. Will be staying in my club for quite a bit. Next is another cherry scent, because they hit us with two in this past Bring Back My Bar. Another one that I've kept for this upcoming summer season is Cherry Limeade. It's basically what it states. It's a beautiful cherry, but you get that zesty lime, that bubbly, because this is supposed to represent a fountain drink. You do get that bubble note of citrus, a pop. It's a very, very nice. Definitely different than the Cherry Almond Pie cherry. One's kind of like a sweet, while the other one's like a tart. And that's what I love about them, and that's why this one is also one that's going to be staying in my club for quite a while. Next, this was one of the exclusive club Bring Back My Bars. They did have 10 scents that were exclusive to club in this January Bring Back My Bar. This one might get the boot soon. I went through with my boyfriend, who's been in previous videos with me. We kind of sniff through as these clubs come in to see what we want more of a bar of, what we want just maybe one more and then done. Depending on how often I'm going to melt it, especially with all the upcoming things coming out and the June Bring Back My Bar. There are some that I do want to kind of narrow out as that time comes. This one may get the boot, but it's definitely a very beautiful plum scent, a good bedroom or small room. I didn't try this in my open concept, but I did enjoy it enough to keep it at least for maybe April, but we'll see. You'll know if I film this video and it's missing that I took it out. Another one that may get the boot, as per him, not to me, is Caramel Pear Crisp. I don't think that Scentsy has a lot of pear scents, so to me this is like a one that I want to hold on to for a while, especially in the upcoming fall. I want to collect, maybe I could take it out if I have about 3 to 4 bars and kind of stow it away for the fall time, because I feel like this is a very beautiful fall dessert type of scent, or late summer. It's not like the lemon and the strawberry and cherry, as I stated in the previous bars, that you want to melt during the summertime. It seems to be more along the lines of a late summer, early fall scent. So for now, it is in my club still, and I hope to keep it in for at least a couple more months. The next one is also along the lines of Caramel Pear Crisp, is Oats and Honey. This one, to him, he wants it to stay. I find it's not really good at mixing unless you have a really, really strong fruit scent to go with it, because it kind of overkills. I tried apple cherry strudel with this in a mixed or to not mix, and it overpowered it. It was a buttery oat, like creamy scent. Beautiful scent, even on its own. Definitely open concept worthy. It may stick around for a little while. I could see that as being like Caramel Pear Crisp, a fall scent. Maybe get a couple more bars and take it out and melt it later in the year. The next one that I have in my monthly club is Huckleberry and Clementine. This one, to me, beat out Huckleberry and Sage. I like the tartness of this. I did put this in my open concept when I melted the bar that I got in the Bring Back My Bar kit of the 25 bars. I like the vibrancy of it. It's a pop along with like cherry limeade. It smells like tart fruits. I do like sweet fruit scents, but I also like those few scents that are like very, very tart and tangy smelling. Like you actually could picture the actual fruit and how taking that first bite would be like that tartness. It's kind of like, on a side note, right now in my warmers today, I ended up putting in the Big Hero 6 bar, and that one is a very, very vibrant fruit bar. Very beautiful. Kind of along the lines of the same concept, but definitely a bar that I am going to keep in my club throughout the summer months. Another one that's probably going to outlast most of the bars in this club is Simply Vanilla. I wanted this basic vanilla scent for mixing, for adding creamy, like a scent note to maybe something tart to lessen it. I mix this a lot with the next one I'm about to show, but I definitely am going to probably keep this in for quite a while because it's that vanilla that I've been looking for. I do enjoy vanilla bean buttercream and vanilla waves. I just wanted something that's just a plain vanilla, not like a bakery note, or yeah, both of them are actually bakery. But I wanted that simplicity. The one that I actually mix it a lot with, and it actually is a beautiful combination, is My Home. This one is kind of, I've heard it as being like Welcome Home, but without the spice note. So this one is probably going to stick in my club all the way through the fall into winter, because that combo is actually a very beautiful fall scent. But this one is I tried it on its own. It's nice, but it's better when combined with Simply Vanilla. So those as a pair might stay in my club for into later this year for sure. Now on another note, I did make a couple more piles. These four that I'm going to show you next actually have already been taken out of my club. I have each 2 to 2.5 bars of each of these, and I was like, okay, I'm done with them, especially with everything upcoming out. I try to take out, try not to add back in, because like I said, I'm trying to clear this club out for the June bringing back my bar. Of course, I want to keep it at 10 so I can get the half price credit. But one of the bars that I ended up taking out was Bora Bora Blossom. I do have another bar of this plus in this one. And I feel that with all the spring summer scents, which this is the time to be warming this, I feel that I may get to it to where I'll have a 1 bar for the future summer, or hold on to one in case a customer wants to smell this bar, as if it may come back in a future bring back my bar. But yeah, I ended up taking that one out. Another one that I ended up taking out, which the season for this to melt is upcoming, is Midnight Fig. This actually was part of I think the clearance. They randomly popped up a clearance of some random bring back my bars. I know Spiced Orange Harvest was in it, Midnight Fig. But yeah, even on the label, you can see leaves and also like random figs. But that tells you right there, I'm not into the season yet for melting this, but the 2.5, I think this one I have a bar and a half plus this, I'll have enough for when it's ready to be melted. So I decided to take that out of my club. Another one that didn't really appeal to me, which is shocking because it's a bakery scent and I go more toward bakery, is Salted Caramel Cupcake. I ended up taking this out of my club. It's nice. I put it in my open concept. I might later kick myself if I put it in a small room, and it's beautiful. I could make this out of other items. I feel that like salted caramel toffee along with Maybe vanilla bean buttercream could recreate it. I don't know. But I do have a couple bars backed up, so maybe I'll use them sparingly. But that one was one that also left my club. The last one that I ended up taking out, so it won't be available, so I won't have it in future monthly clubs, is Southern Evening. I have a 2-bar backup of this. I ended up melting this one in my bedroom when I had it the first time when I got it. This one was one of the Club 10 Club exclusives. I put it in our bedroom. It lasted the whole 4 days. Even the lower toned wax melt was still very beautiful. It held constant. It's just because it's just a bedroom set and I could just do 2 bars and it will last me quite a while, and the rotation of other bars that are coming out or that I already have may win over, and it may take me quite a while to get through the 2 bars, so I just decided to take it out of my club. We're down to the last 6 bars. Another one that may be getting the boot is Toffee Butter Crunch. This one is a beautiful scent. It has that buttery toffee note, definitely open concept worthy, but I think in the coming months before any of those other ones that I showed you, besides the ones that I already took out, it may be getting the boot next. And the next one, I may have to fight my other half, but he wanted me to take Pink Haze out. It still is currently in my club. I do enjoy it. I only warm it kind of in the bedroom. I heard back on Cold Sniff through other people's videos on the review. It's not really open concept worthy. It's light. It's like a bedroom bathroom scent. So that's where I've been melting it, and it's a very beautiful scent. So I may not take it out, but we'll see. In the coming months, you'll find out. What I also have in this, actually I'll do this one first, but I ended up moving this actually to my quarterly club, but I do have Sun Ripened Berry in this month's monthly club. I moved this to quarterly, so I won't get another bar until May. I do have 2 bars of this, but as opposed to another one I'm about to show you next, this actually won over me. It's kind of like a berry citrus together. It was more powerful and more vibrant than the next one, which is part of the Valentine's Day 3-pack of It's Love. Out of these 2, I find this one to be a better pick, so this is why this one moved to my quarterly, and I think after another round of this next month, I may be taking this out of my club. I just wanted a couple bar backup. It's the same concept of raspberry with citrus, so I wanted a couple more because I ended up going through the bar because I did put this into my open concept, which takes the whole bar. So I ended up liking Sun Ripened Berry better. And then the other 2, the last part of this monthly club was the Valentine's Day collection, the other parts of it. In all, my favorite after post-warming and repurchasing them through the club, I find that You're the One is my favorite and might stick around. I may just put this in my quarterly like I did Sun Ripened Berries, but this one is definitely a beautiful, fresh, spring, summer scent. And this one was more along the lines of a floral. This one is, along with It's Love, is probably going to be taken out after next month, just to get a couple bars, because in like spring, summer, it's all about floral and fruity and fresh. So the rotation of me doing these again may be very, not likely, especially with all the new LTOs coming out. So I think a couple bar backup of each is sufficient. So that concludes my 22 bar monthly club for March of 2022. And as I stated, the half price credit, which if you get $60 or more in purchase amount, you can pick a half-price credit. It doesn't have to be the whiff box. You can put in a washer with tub, which you could get, I think it's $15 because I think it's $30 also. But I like getting the whiff box because it's like a blend of different items. And it's always a surprise unless you're like me who goes ahead and tries to look for spoilers. And with that being said, that concludes my March 2022 monthly Scentsy Club. If you're interested, I can leave the link down below for not only my current party, but also the Scentsy Club page if you're interested in enrolling in a Scentsy Club. The benefits of enrolling in a Scentsy Club since February are very beneficial. You also get referral points. You get points for purchasing your own products. Points accumulate to credits, which you can then use toward other Scentsy products. But if you're interested, you can leave a comment down below. You can also shop my links, and I'll also leave the Scentsy Club enrollment page if you want to look into it, or if it's something that you're interested in doing and trying out for yourself. I've been doing it since, I want to say December. I think November, December was when I started Scentsy Club. At first, when I first started in August, I was like, do I really need to do it? And then I jumped on the bandwagon, and I certainly don't regret it, because it's that little always get my bar perk that you can have a sigh of relief during a season change, that you may like a bar and who knows, it may not come back, and you can stick it in your club and have it locked in so you'll always get your bar. And especially with these Bring Back My Bars, which you don't know if they're going to be coming back in future Bring Back My Bars, because usually if they've hit the Bring Back My Bar status, they're not coming back in catalog. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, finishing up this gloomy New York Sunday, and I will see you all in my next video, which will be very soon, as I'm going to be wearing the same attire. Thank you all, and have a wonderful night. Bye.